we have the Hyundai IX35 Premium Panorama on a 64 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we're going to work our way round and onto the inside, and I'll run through some controls. But from the outside you can see that it's got alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we've got reversing sensors. This car's also got reversing camera, which I'll show you when we're inside the car. Loads of boot space, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. And then underneath this carpet section, even more sort of storage bins. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, you get full leather seats. The carpet areas are really clean on this car as well. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we've got the rev counter, and on the right hand side the speedometer along with the fuel gauge. It'll also show you what gear the car is currently in. We're in park at the moment, which is what that big P is signifying. You can also see there in the centre the total miles on this car are 23,859. The information displayed directly above that can be changed using a button on the steering wheel, which I will show you in just a second, but various different bits of fuel economy info, as you can see. If we back out to the steering wheel, the button I was using a moment ago is this one down the bottom just here. We've also got the ability to answer and end phone calls once we've paired up a phone. Over this side we've got cruise control, and over on the left hand side we've got stereo controls as well as voice activation for the phone. So again, once you paired up a phone, hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it will do that for you without you having to take your phone out of your bag or pocket. To pair up the phone, it's done over in the centre here. You've got a few option buttons down the left and right hand side, but predominantly it's touchscreen. So there's a few different ways to listen to music. You've got your radio, so AM and FM radio. When it comes to media, we have a CD player at the top just there. We've also got auxiliary and USB plugins as well. We can pair our phone from on here, and we have got full colour screen satellite navigation. And I mentioned when we were around the back of the car that this car had a reversing camera. If I pop the car into reverse, you can see that there. So it's got the guidelines on the ground showing you what direction the car would be headed in relation to the image that you see. And when it gets to red, it's stop basically, and the parking sensors will work in conjunction with that as well. Working our way down, we've got dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature independently on either side of the car. Fan speed is adjustable up and down just here. That button will turn the air conditioning on or off, or you can hit auto and the car will maintain those temperatures for you, and you can just override auto by readjusting the fan speed accordingly. We then have, which is fantastic for this time of year, heated driver and passenger seats. You can turn off the parking sensors from there, and underneath that we've got the auxiliary and USB plugins that I mentioned a moment ago, flanked by a couple of 12-volt charging sockets, so for things like phones, tablets, you know, you won't need satellite navigation, but anything that has a cigarette charging point will charge in there. And lastly, the fully automatic gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.